All right. So, just before we go on, can you explain the concept of neurological reorganization?
Yeah, neurological reorganization is a process of going back to the movements that you did in your first year of life. And those movements ignite the brain to make neurological connections. Okay. I'll have to go back a little bit, but let me explain this part. So when a normal neurotypical person goes into fight or flight, right? They'll go into fight or flight if somebody attacks them or some kind of
Hmm.
events happening where they need to go into fight or flight. It's a natural, important part of our who we are as human beings. However, when your pons, which is part of your brain that's located at the top of your brainstem, isn't developed completely, you will not be able to discern whether things are a threat or not. So things like, like I'll use a kid as an example. Things like doing your homework or taking a shower or brushing your teeth could seem like threats to them, and then
Oh.
they go into meltdowns, right? And so you see these kids at the stores, going into meltdown over a box of cereal
Hmm.
because their brain can't do anything but that, right? They go into the meltdown. As they get older, they learn to deal with it, but then it looks like anxiety for adults, right? And so what we do is we do neurological reorganization, which is going back to the first year of life, and we recreate the movements. So, and this sounded kind of wacky to me until I started interviewing people and I started seeing the results for myself when I did the program, and now I'm watching other people go through it, and it's amazing. When you think of a baby from 0 to 6 months, they creep on their tummy, right? They can't crawl yet, they can't even walk, they can't do anything except move along their tummy, and as they start to move forward on their tummy, that scooting process actually is the process, the movement that ignites the brain to start making those neurological connections. So what we'll do with these children, especially, is we will get them to do these exercises that will, where they scoot on their tummy and try and move forward across the room. And they do that about 10 minutes a day. Within a couple of weeks, you'll start to see them calm down significantly. And with a couple of months, they'll have made